And so there you are. You're killing it as a TV writer. You're doing stand-up comedy, which makes sense with your background from Brown and with a Renaissance study. So what was the plan when you were studying the Renaissance? Just to study and row and be great at things?
Oh, no, I thought I was going to be
write and do comedy.
I thought I was going to be a teacher for a while, and then I don't know. When I was in third grade, I remember watching A&E's Evening at the Improv, hosted by Greg Louganis, and they were doing stand-up comedy, and I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. And so that's what I was always kind of angling to pursue in college and after college. I just wanted to be involved in comedy. And I don't I remember doing stand up and opening for somebody and realizing like, oh, I'm never going to be Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember opening for Jeselnik, and I remember like when I would go to open mics and see Amy Schumer doing stand up, and I was like, oh, I think I'm okay at this. You're incredible at this. And that's what is it called? Is it called the Pareto distribution? About how like there's success, and then there's like, you know, you're 1 in a million of a million of a million, and you kind of realize that after doing stand up for years, where it's like I think I'm competent, and then you would see people where it's like, oh, you're like, you have some type of weird muse operating in you where you are so much better at this than like I remember seeing Eric Andre. Well, I was on a show with Eric Andre in Hoboken in like 2009 or something. Like we were both like 3 or 4 years into comedy, and I did fine. Like I went up, I got a bunch of laughs, did good or did well, and then Eric got up and just like he took people who were just kind of there and hanging out, like laughing, like this is fun, and then like you physically hurt them. He was making them laugh so hard. Anyway, but that's just I remember seeing that and realizing like, oh, I'm not that, and that made me start to transition into a lot more of comedy writing and writing narratives and writing. Frankly, like this book, and just kind of combining everything into this story, which there are a lot of jokes in this middle grade fiction book. I was just trying to keep it light, you know, like keep it. I mean, are you 41? Is that how old you say you are?
Yeah.
Okay, so exact same age. I just remembered like the books that they would give us to read when I was in 6th, 7th, 8th grade. They were mostly fine books, but there weren't a lot of jokes in them. It wasn't like, I don't ever remember like, I remember reading Animal Farm on the way. My dad took my brother and my cousin and I to the Baseball Hall of Fame. And I remember the drive from Philadelphia to Cooperstown, reading Animal Farm and being like, oh, this is a good read. I remember reading like Stephen King books. I just don't remember reading anything where I was like, this is funny. There are jokes in here that I get. And so that's what I was trying to do with this book, is write an adventure book that kind of, it's a hero story that combines elements of art history and things that I think would be cool for you to know, but also has jokes. It was originally pitched as Diary of a Wimpy Kid crossed with a Dan Brown novel.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think that's almost dead on what the finished product is.
Oh, so, cool.
Everything that we've talked about up to this point, esteemed audience, has been leading us to Leo, Inventor Extraordinaire. Please give the esteemed audience
49 minutes in.
Middle grade book.